How's it going, humans? My name is Bobicus Catechus, and welcome to Unsexed, where I'm gonna unsex all this glorious content on Foella. If you've never heard of Foella, I might have this video planned somewhere around here. Yeah. So, right now, also I'm rendering the video on my computer. Hopefully it's not gonna crash. This story is called I Like My Coffee Black. Before I get started on this story, I want to tell you all about a time where I worked at a donut shop in Florida, and this I'm gonna just call her a young lady. We're not gonna give you any description, just in case she's listening one day. She knows who she is. And she came through the drive-thru and she said, she was older than me for sure, and she said, I would like a tall black. That's all she said. I would like a tall black. And I was just like, I'm a tall black. And we had like a nice little like giggle, because my voice is deep too. People usually think like, oh, the guy with a deep voice must be some big black dude. But, you know, also the way I talk, probably, accent. Anyway, she came up to the drive-thru, to the window, and she's like, are you the man who said a tall black? Are you a tall black? And she was like, I didn't want to ask because it feels kind of weird, but I do like black men. And I was just like, oh man, I'm at work right now, but you know. And anyway, she started coming in more often through the drive-thru, and every once in a while, if I wasn't at the window, I noticed she started coming inside, and that was not what I meant. She started showing up in the store though, in line, and I would always see her like, because I wasn't at the window, so I felt like she came inside because I was at the front register. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but she one day brought in her man friend. And obviously they were new in a relationship, because she started hugging up on him, and he was like, anyway, let's get into this story. I'm about to unsex that picture. No worries, it'll be unsexed. And there is the result. All right. Let's read the story by Mila York. Yeah. No, it wasn't love. If anything at all, it was an addiction. Maddening, exhilarating, yet very much an addiction. No doubt, I will survive. I will get through this sickening withdrawal. And the day will come when I walk into the office and I don't expect to see Zach sitting at my desk, teasing me for being 5 minutes late. Bitch ass Zach. I've always been 5 minutes late to work. Me too. I hate that shit. It's just like a habit. Every single day of the 5 years at QOL advertising. Now I will have to start coming on time. That sounded a little dirty right there. I will have to arrive on time from now on. There we go. Make it nice and unsexy. Just to get over the memory of him standing from behind the desk in his always neat but affordable looking suit. Nice. Very kind of bitchy. Affordable. It's affordable looking. He's very nice but affordable looking. He's not blowing money on bullshit. That's what's up. Taking my designer blazer off and handing me a cup of coffee, no cream or sugar, just black. It doesn't say that, but it just needed to be said. I read somewhere that people who like their coffee black are more likely to be psychopaths. Interesting. I'm not going to tell you all how I like my coffee. He threw us casually on his second day at work. Broadcasting a most naive smile, not showing any signs of distress or anxiety of typical intern. It was then that I opened my eyes in shock and surprise and looked at him. For the first time, of course. I've looked at him before, but I didn't really see him. I didn't feel anything when Zach greeted me on his first day. He was just another intern coming through the ever-revolving doors of the firm. That time, firm means job, and I'm not going to fix it. Alright. Because, it was getting kind of close. Advertisements. Oh, don't read that side of the screen. Don't read the left side of the screen. I'm gonna just scoot that part over or blur that out with family-friendly content. Yeah, that's what I'll do. We'll unsex all of that. No worries.
Yeah, we're gonna, no worries. We're just gonna, give me a moment here. Boom. Alright, there we go.
Like I was saying, he was taller than average, pleasant to look at, with a broad smile on his boyish face. That was all that I noticed to myself while shaking his hand. Was his palm warm or cold? Was his handshake firm or sluggish? I simply don't remember because it didn't matter. He was just another dandy boy who'd take my efforts to teach him for granted, who'd waste my precious time and be gone in 6 weeks. Don't waste your time, girl. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. So I hardly thought of him as a handsome young man, or even a human being for that matter. We all humans now, hold on. Just another bullet point on the job description. I thought you were about to say just another bullet to put in another guy or something. I was like, oh my god, she's a murderer. He spent much of his first week listening, asking questions when necessary, demonstrating his desire to learn, but not coming off as too eager. Unlike most interns these days, he had his cell on silent at all times, safely tucked in his pants pocket. That back pocket on his the back pocket on his rear, it drew my attention more than once, and I am ashamed to admit it. Sounded like she was thinking about his phone for a while. He must have had that new Apple 10QS. How could I even let myself be attracted to him? Subordinate. A decade younger than me. It was him who put the idea in my head. As a matter of factly, as always, over a friendly lunch, yes, we became friends. He didn't have boundaries, and I managed to cross mine. With him, I let myself be too friendly too soon. She's making me feel uncomfortable.
Subordinate and churlish. insubordinate, and churlish.